The head of Chechnya, Ramzan Kadyrov, has suffered kidney failure. He is currently hospitalized. This was reported by VSCHIR sources, as cited by Interfax Ukraine and Ukrinform. According to VSCHIR's interlocutors, it is reportedly the case that Kadyrov is currently in a private medical treatment facility located in Chechnya. Relatives have gathered around him, including those who live outside of Russia. Amid rumors about Kadyrov's condition, the process of selecting a candidate for the new leader of Chechnya has intensified significantly, a source said. At the same time, according to available information, the Kremlin has also begun actively discussing possible candidates for the position of the new head of Chechnya. Among those whom Moscow considers to be the most suitable and acceptable, as well as convenient for itself, are notably Magomed Daudov, Abtialaudinov, as well as Ramzan Kadyrov's eldest son, Akhmat. Military expert Mitro Snihirov notes that if the scenario of a change of power is implemented, the Kremlin will bet on a fully controlled figure. Most likely, someone from Kadyrov's inner circle who is closely connected to the Russian security forces. Such a person has already been prepared. Politically dependent and lacking personal ambitions, unlike Kadyrov himself. That is why we should not rule out such a development at this time, Snihirov said. In turn, political analyst Vadim Denisenko is also convinced that in the event of Ramzan Kadyrov's death, the new head of Chechnya could be either Magomed Daudov or Adam Delimkanov. Possible death of Kadyrov? There will be no surge of separatism. If Kadyrov's kidneys have indeed failed, then in the coming days or in the following weeks, we will have the name of the new leader of Chechnya, Denisenko wrote on his Facebook page. He emphasized that none of Kadyrov's sons will be able to lead Chechnya because this would require violating or changing Russian law. And, according to him, Russian President Vladimir Putin has always tried to avoid such things. At the same time, Denisenko noted that such a scenario should not be completely ruled out, although at this stage it seems unlikely. The political analyst explained that the Kremlin's key task during a possible transfer of power in Chechnya is to prevent internal conflicts and ensure a controlled handover of authority to a person who will be completely dependent and convenient for Moscow. According to Denisenko, Daudov can enforce an extremely tough line of suppressing everyone and everything. Meanwhile, Delimkanov is generally considered to be more preferable for Moscow, although not as ruthless. At the same time, regardless of who exactly gains power, both will continue to follow Kadyrov's line. He emphasized that any mass unrest in Chechnya after Kadyrov's possible death is currently almost unrealistic, since the Kremlin will seek to avoid internal conflicts under any circumstances. Denisenko also added that Kadyrov's death would likely lead to a narrowing of the criminal opportunities for Chechen groups in Moscow, and their positions will increasingly be taken over by representatives of the security forces. That's all for now. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about this situation? Leave a like and see you next time.